So now we're going to talk about the vertical line test. And this is to help us determine whether the graph of a function is a function or not. I guess I should say the graph of a relation to determine whether it's a function or not. If it's going to be a function, it has to pass what's called the vertical line test. So, and it's based on the graph. So let's say you have a graph of a function that looks like this. The vertical line test says, or I should say it's a relation, but the vertical line test says this. It says if you draw a vertical line anywhere on the graph, so I'm going to draw a bunch of vertical lines, it has to occur for any place on the graph. If you only hit the graph in one spot, then yes, this is a function. But if you have a graph like this, see, if you draw a vertical line right here, it hits in two places. And so this is not a function. It only has to hit it in two places in one spot. Now, in that picture, there's a bunch of places where it hits in two spots, you know, here and here and here, all over. Like maybe right here, it might only hit one spot. That doesn't matter. If there's one spot where it breaks the rule, then it's not a function. So let's say you have a relation that looks like this. Is that a function? Yes, it's a function. So yes, a function. Because you can draw vertical lines anywhere. It's only hitting one place. Even right here, because of the open dot, it's only hitting one place on the graph. But what if I had a function like this? I was trying to think of something creative. Let's say you have a relation that looks like this. Is that a function? No, not a function. Because right here, and there's only one place where it's doubling up, but right there, it doesn't pass the vertical line test. It's hitting in two places. So the vertical line test is a nice test because it's usually fairly quick. They give you, if you have the picture already graphed, the relation already graphed, you can just look at it and see, is there any overlapping? Sometimes we have to graph it ourselves, but here's an example where they already have it graphed. And it says determine whether each graph is the graph of a function. So this first one, what are you thinking? You think that's a function? Hopefully you're all answering yes, this is a function. Yes, a function. I'm not sure if they just want you to put it's a function. Because anywhere you draw that vertical line, it's only hitting in one place. Okay? Now, what about B? Is that a function? Think about it. No, not a function. There's a lot of places where you have this overlap. So right there, that's an example where it's hitting in two places. And there's other examples, lots of points where it has two outputs. So that's why it's not a function. Vertical line test.